Musk gave 7 specific examples off the top of his head of where the corruption and fraud were. I know you didn't play the clips. He was talking about a contractor that had a 3-month contract. He was paid for 20 years. He was talking about welfare benefits that were being paid to someone that was technically 150 years old.
That's what they're saying. But where's the proof?
You're waiting. You're not going to be satisfied till he shows up with 10,000 pages.
He's giving very specific things,
yes,
but he's not actually giving any evidence of that.
It's all going to come, because what they also said was, if we have to go to Congress, we'll go to Congress.
Right, but
we'll show where it is.
Some of the details that have come out, like the $59 million spent on luxury hotels, it's actually not.
You're talking about the FEMA money that was abused for migrants. That was.
Yeah.
FEMA money for migrants, that's okay now?
No, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying it's okay. Don't put words in my mouth.
So would you stop that? Would you stop that process?
Don't be the portrayal. What I'm saying is the portrayal by him is just not factually accurate.
Well, it looks like it is kind of accurate. That was CNN's Anderson Cooper losing a debate, but then personally attacking former New Hampshire Governor Chris Sununu for basically winning the debate on DOGE and waste. Joining us now from House Ways and Means, we're so excited and honored to have back on Congressman Greg Steube. Congressman, it's great to have you on again. When you saw that, what was your take when you heard this? Because, by the way, we should point out, DHS Secretary Kristi Noem did say they clawed back the $59 million that FEMA spent on hotels for illegal aliens in New York City. So what's your take on all of what you just heard?
Well, it's crazy to watch the Democrats try to demonize the fact that we're taking money away that's being spent on all these atrocious programs. And thankfully, we have a president who's only been there a few weeks and just in a short period of time has been able to identify $59 million going to luxury hotels in New York that's being spent on illegal immigrants. When FEMA in states like my state, you had FEMA skipping over Trump supporters. So I'm just glad that we have leaders in place that are actually looking at these things. And if they want congressional oversight, then let's do it. Let's bring it all in and bring all the information. But to just say that they're lying they're not saying that it's wrong. They're just saying that they're lying. And it's just crazy to watch the back and forth.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I mean, Anderson Cooper appeared to not have the information that FEMA's watchdog, the Homeland Security Inspector General, just reported FEMA mismanaged and wasted nearly $10 billion in COVID funds, handing out billions of tax dollars without proper vetting. The IG said that could have been put to better use for other disasters. So, and also the GAO, you know this, Congressman, you've been working on this. The GAO has already reported trillions of dollars in misspent overpayments out of Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security over the last generation. This is keeping everybody's taxes high and inflation high.
Well, and I can tell you from a district that was ravaged by several hurricanes this past year, I still have people with tarps on their roofs in my district. They certainly could have used some of that $10 billion in my district to repair their homes and get money from FEMA from their homes and their businesses being flooded. So for the Americans to see this type of activity that was going on, this is exactly why they elected President Trump. That's why he won all the swing states, and that's why he has a mandate from the American people to do exactly what he's doing, go after the waste, fraud, and abuse. When I first got elected to Congress, we were $20 trillion in debt. We're now $36 trillion in debt, running $2.5 to $3.5 trillion deficits a year. We have to get this type of spending under control.
You got to do it. You know, so let's play this sound for you, Congressman. So the far left is attacking anyone who disagrees with them, you know, who says, anybody who says, yeah, you got to cut waste, anybody who supports DOGE. Let's listen to Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley say, yeah, we do want to censor you if you don't agree with us. Let's get your reaction to this. Watch.
Look, let me tell you something. I'll take a bit of umbrage here. I'll speak on behalf of my colleagues. I think I can say we are all willing to work with anyone who's serious about doing the work of censoring the American people and advancing progress. But they are not serious.
She said it right off the bat. She said, I'll take some offense here and be annoying. That's umbrage means. So what do you make of her saying, yeah, we want to censor the American people if they disagree with them?
Yeah, Republicans aren't for censoring, we're for freedom. And you've seen that come forth, and you've seen the transparency that the Trump administration has brought through these different information and investigations. And this is just the beginning. I think this is the tip of the iceberg of all the atrocities we're going to see of our government spending gone amok.
You know, it's really about changing the left-wing, far-left culture in Washington, the extremism that's so out of touch with the American people. Final word. Isn't that it?
Well, what's interesting is you don't hear any of them say that any of this is good spending. You just hear them talk about and try to demonize and fearmonger that Elon Musk has access to this information.
Interesting. Congressman Steube, thank you so much for taking time to be with us tonight. It's good to see you again.